All right, man. Today is Monday. About to get this work in. We just doing some touch-up work. Probably a lot of finishing work. I'm gonna try to record a little something. I gotta get my tripod out the car though. But yeah, man, we gonna get this work in. Show y'all the little second workout. This time I'm gonna actually shoot a full workout so y'all can, and I'm gonna do like a little audio in the back so y'all can see like what I do for my touch-up work. And like I said, every time I come into the gym, it's free work. You know, I don't come up in here with a plan, but I come up in here with a plan. You feel me? Like if you come into the gym with a structured plan and say I'm gonna do this, this, and this, that's not how the basketball game works. Like when you get into the game, it ain't like, oh yeah, I'm about to go up in there, I'm about to make 5 threes, I'm about to make 2 layups. Like it don't work like that, right? So that's how I treat my practices or whenever I'm working out by myself. So like I said, today we're doing finishing, and whatever finisher comes to our mind, like I like to work on the same skills, right? But switching it up, you know, and I also like to, challenge myself, right? Because I'm still getting back into it. Like I said, this summer I just been working a job a lot, stacking my bread, trying to get my value up asset-wise so I can prepare for college. But, now I got that period where I can work out. My teammates back there, you see, they getting their work in too. I seen a couple of dudes, and it's good to see that, bro. It's good to see that I'm on a team where dudes want to get better. Dudes trying to make the starting lineup. You feel me? So let's get it. God bless you all.
All right, so before we fully start this workout, I want y'all to understand that my workouts don't have a 3x10 or a 5x10 on this way or that way. I have structure within my workouts. We on certain spots on the floor, yes. But everything that I do, the only thing that y'all probably gonna do the same is this ball handle warm-up that I do. It's simple. I just walk with my moves first, and then I skip with my moves. Walk with my moves, then skip with my moves. And then I end off with that feel handy work going from the baseline to the free throw line. But other than that, once y'all start seeing the workouts, y'all gonna see like, damn, okay, he did this move, he did this move. But whatever moves I'm working on, I'm incorporating them into like the full speed work as well. So make sure y'all pay attention to that. And other than that, enjoy the vid. Hope y'all learned something new. God bless. All right, so right here, just so y'all ain't confused while y'all observing the video, I'm being free right here. Free flow. We still have structure. Right now I'm figuring out like, okay, should I do pound cross? Should I do pound cross tween? But right now I'm keeping it simple. I'm breaking it down more and more and more. We're adding on more and more and more. I'm gonna start with a pound cross. Then I'm gonna do a pound cross, then I'm gonna do a pound tween. I'm gonna do a pound cross, pound tween, pound behind. I'm gonna do a pound cross, pound tween, pound behind, through. You just stacking on it and, doing what you feel that you need to tighten up, right? Be free flow. Like I said, that's our word. We free flow out here. We don't do the whole structure. You coming in doing this. That's why I told you I don't have a 3x10, do this, 3x10, do that. I feel like that doesn't work, right? As you advance in this basketball way, you understand me? As a kid, yes, you got to build that foundation. But yes, the pros still work on a regular pounds and stuff. But when we come in the gym, we come in with a purpose, right? We don't come in being a robot. We're not robots. We need to learn new skills, challenge our brain, and rewire it, right? It's a science behind this game. But y'all gonna see when we start moving with this, look at how my base is. My base is gonna be staying wide, right, as I move with the basketball. Y'all gonna see that in a little bit. Right now I'm still doing stationary. And notice how whenever I move with the basketball, I'm still keeping the same moves, right? I'm keeping the moves simple, and I'm just adding on top of those moves, right? That's called that Phil Handy work. And I learned that from Phil Handy. He the Lakers coach, Lakers assistant coach. And, we just incorporate that. We observe and we apply. We observe and we apply. right, so right here for this hezzy work, we keeping our stuff simple. The thing that I'm emphasizing on this is getting that hezzy, going to that right, going to the inside, right? Because I want to come back and finish on that left side, right? So I can do whatever moves I want, combo whatever I want, going to the left, but I want to finish off my last move, hezzy into the right, a little hesitation, and quick. We going right to that lay, right? And we switching up the lays as we go. All right, you feel me? We coming off of the opposite leg. We going off of 1-2, right? And college coaches love that. They love that. You coming in, you coming off that 2 feet, but you extending it, right? And then right here, I'm doing that Anthony Edwards, or, doing that quick little blop, blop. And then we stopping, faking the big man, keeping it high off the glass. And that's how all our work is, bro. We come in and we free flow, man. And it's beautiful because once you understand, there go my boy Houston. But once you understand, like, this basketball thing is all free flow, you start to understand, like, man, like, this game is easy. You feel me? And I'm just now hitting this realization. I hit this after I took this long break on basketball. I took a break about, like, damn near, like, a 3-month break from basketball. And it wasn't, like, a on purpose thing. It was because I had the life hit, bro. Life hit. But I learned a lot during that process, and this is me not even hooping for 3 months straight consistently. And I come in, handle still tight. I'm still cooking dudes while we doing 5. Like, bro, and this is me being humbling because this is because of all the work that I did prior to this, bro. When you do your work in the dark, you can take months off because your body is already accustomed to it. Science says it. I can take off a whole year, probably not a whole year, I ain't gonna lie, that's OD. But like the months that I took off, because I literally, like, dude, last year I was working, grinding every single day, 2-3 times in the gym, still working a job, bro, as a D3 college hooper. And this is why I'm working so hard. I started this channel because I'm trying to get back to the D1, bro. I got 2 years of eligibility, got this year, and I'm trying to, get back to the D1, bro. And I love my coach, bro, I do. But you gotta understand, like, this basketball thing, man, it's serious business, bro. It's serious business. This basketball thing can get you far, but I don't consume my life around basketball. Like, I have a life outside of it, and a lot of people notice that. Most of the time when I talk to people, they don't even see that I play basketball. Like, they like, man, you hoop, bro? It's like, yeah, bro, yeah, I do. I hoop a little bit. Now I got a whole channel, and I'm over here trying to help young people. But yeah, notice, in these works, like I said, same thing right here. We hezzy into that left, and then we coming right back in. Like, you feel me? So just pay attention, observe, and let's get better.
And honestly, our warm-up, low-key, most of the time be like most of our workout for real, because we just working on the small details. Now, I'm about to do, we going to each wing, right? And we comboing. We coming full speed. I'm gonna do like a twin cross or something. Y'all gonna see. But just watch how, like, even in some of the drills I was doing right here, I was making stuff up as I go, right? But I'm still staying organized, working on moves that translate to the game. So we're gonna move on to the next work. we just did a little freestyle work, finishing day. Like I said, y'all see, nothing was structured. We did a little structure, towards the beginning with the warm-up and, just correlated to the wings, right? We was going fast pace. We still bringing in some of those moves that we was working on close to the basket. I'm gonna say it again, the moves that we do now is what's gonna translate to the game, right? But 99% of the moves that we are doing is not even probably gonna pull out every single time because it's more of a reaction game, you feel me? But, make sure y'all keep that belief in y'all life. Stay honest to the goal. This hooping stuff, it ain't for everybody, but even if you don't have aspirations of going to the league, treat the game with respect. Make sure this game is not played around with because it has helped a lot of people. And everybody who watch my channel, y'all grinders, bro, y'all hustlers, and that's what it's about. So we out. We're gonna be back tomorrow or probably later today, do a little bit of shooting work on the shooting machine. I started my new job too, working at Domino's, still trying to build my clientele, barbering and shit. So we out though. Those